Miss Ellie. All right, well, let's keep this going. The next band has a sound that's been described as the spirit and soul of Motown. That is a huge, huge thing coming out of the gate. With the true grit of 70s classics, the Dead 27's wowed us with just 15 seconds of an Instagram. I haven't seen it. Let's check a look. Enough said. Here's the Dead 27's.
Distance. You got the full attention of every man in the room. You see, I got to have you for myself. I can't have you, I don't want no one else. Got to understand me, please. Don't want to live my life without you.
The Dead 27's. All right. Are they full of life, or do we got some rigor mortis setting in? Hit me with the Mr. Robert.
Great job. I really like the clean tones because, like, you don't hear. I feel like a lot of stuff isn't clean or it gets drowned out, but it's great to hear all the really exciting kind of jazzy chords, and so I really respect the tones and everything. I think the one thing was just, I think there's a real opportunity again to have like a real like cohesive like image together. You know, the music even like really calls for that, I think too. There's a real opportunity for that. I think it would really like boost the whole live show appearance, and it would grab you right away. So that was the only thing that I felt was missing, but there's real talent and great musicianship and really, really cool and great singing and really great use of, you know, having two female vocalists singing together. The power of that was great.
Chicks rule, gotta say it. Miss Benningfield, hit me with the ones and twos.
I love, I think it's really brave and it's really noble to aspire to the feeling of Motown, because I just think that was such a wonderful time for music, and I think that it's just like soul music and music that really touches you. It's really a good time for that right now. I think the world needs that, so I love that. I wish that you could change your name to, you know, Alive, because it felt like you were a bit, like, I don't know if it was because you were nervous, or I don't know what it was, but
I smelled some nerves.
I think it's a bit nervous, but the problem is if you're too nervous on stage, it feels a bit nerve-wracking to watch. Like I feel nervous when I watch someone who's nervous, and the thing about Motown was everyone who sang in Motown, they projected this cool joy. It was not cheap. It was not saccharine sweet. It was just a pure kind of energy, joy.
Cool.
So I think that's something that I would say, a note that I would say is just to really watch that. That is a very important part of the Motown thing.
I totally agree. And throwing it over to you, Mr.
I definitely felt some nerves, and I think we definitely felt some nerves from you. And it just when you're the front man and we feel nerves, it's just like it amplifies it a little bit. You have a great voice, but.
Totally. I don't think that should be a deflating thing, because, I mean, Jim Morrison was afraid to look at the audience. That's, you know what I mean? Like, some of the greats have been shy as shies.
It's very nerve-wracking to do a contest, isn't it? I mean,
oh, God. Yeah.
I don't know. It just felt like maybe you could let loose a little bit, and the harmonies weren't as tight as I felt that they could be. Just as a little musical note, but yeah, they have a great voice, man. Great sound.
Oh, Mr. Blackstone.
Yeah, I was a little confused, I have to be honest. It felt better than it sounded, if that makes any sense at all. But like, I got the Motown vibe, and my man sounds like Bob Babbitt on the bass. Everything is feeling cool, the clean tones. But something about that use of 60 seconds didn't really. I think you guys are better than what that minute showed me. So I was a little disheartened by the use of the time. I don't know if it's the song, because I'm sure you have an amazing repertoire. I can tell everybody has chops and the singers' voices, but I was a little bit thrown by just that use of time and the space of that song for what we were looking for, what I was looking for.
You heard it from the men and women of the judges' table. Our next band refuses to be saddled with just one genre of music. Their sound is a combo of pop punk and some 80s glam on top of their, alternative rock soup roots. I don't know. Take a look at Fancy Reg and Instagram it.